welcome back to the channel again. Today we're back on GT Sport and we're back with a track guide driving the go-kart for round number 3 of the FIA Nations Championship. I'm going to hopefully get a track guide up for the Manufacturers Championship up tomorrow as early as possible, probably by midday if I can get it done in time. This one I've managed to get done today, so this is a fairly hard car to drive, so I wanted to give some pointers with this go-kart, how to get the most out of your time. I spent a little bit of time doing it. I've pushed the lap quite hard. I think there's another 2 attempts probably I can get faster, but it's a tricky car to go-kart to drive, so it's really a case of carrying speed and being as smooth as possible. So let's go through to this track guide and try and point out some pointers. So going through the last corner, carry as much speed as possible, do not lift, but look how gentle you have to be at the steering input. I actually drove this on the cockpit view because I found it was a little less twitchy on this view. So going into the braking zone, your first braking point is as that fence on the left hand changes colour, just a bit past there, that's where you're going to start braking, and you want to try and carry as much speed in here as possible down into third gear. But look how early I put the throttle back on the right hand side there with the arrows, and I try and make sure I don't hit this apex too hard, but I actually skimmed it very slightly there, and you saw how that sent the rear a little bit loose, maybe lost half a tenth or so there, but still carried reasonable speed. Going into the next braking zone, I use this curb as a reference point. You're going to see there, that is the reference point of where I start braking. If you do it right and stay to the right hand side and then swing it in, you can really carry some speed through. You see how I noticed I don't go too close to the apex of the corner also, because you wanted to carry a lot of exit speed. And again, look how early I'm putting the throttle back on. It's so important to keep this go-kart revving. That's how you get the most speed out of it. Keep the revs going, keep it momentum going, and you will get a good lap time. If you let it bog down and get the rear sliding, you're going to lose a lot of time. For this corner, again, you want to skim the apex. That white line is pretty much ideal line for your right hand tyre. Do not get on the curb, you just start losing time as soon as this starts bouncing around. And through this corner, flat out, just again, minimal steering input. You've got to keep this as smooth as possible. And for the next braking zone, where the green AstroTurf ends there, that is where I hit the brakes really hard. And again, this corner is so important to get on the power really early. You have a little look at how early I start putting the throttle back in there. It's really key to get that throttle straight in and get on the power as early as possible. And as soon as I put that maximum throttle in, you see how I'm really gentle with the steering inputs, because I don't want the rear to start sliding. You will lose a lot of time if you slide this go-kart around. It's all about being smooth and really gentle inputs, and that's one of the reasons why I've gone onto this view, because I found that the bumper view for this felt really twitchy, whereas with on this it's a bit better. That line there, where the shadow is, that's where the shadow ends. That's pretty much my turning in reference for this final corner. You're not going to lift, you're just going to carry as much speed through that corner as possible. And again, be careful not to let the rear start sliding through that final corner, because it will start losing you time. A very quick and short lap of this track, obviously in a go-kart, and it's going to be fun. It's something different. I don't expect to be doing brilliant at this combination, but I'm sure I'll have a lot of fun. It's going to be interesting because the slipstream is a little bit overpowered with this go-kart from the little practices I've done, so it could be a lot of chaos in this race. I expect it could be a bit of a penalty fest with people hitting each other and stuff, but we'll see how it goes. It could be really entertaining. No fueling, obviously, no tyre wear. It's all about racing. 25 laps. It's going to be entertaining. I'm just going to go in it with trying to have a lot of fun. So check that race out probably on Thursday or Friday. I'll try and get the track guide up for the FIA Round 3 in the Manufacturers Championship at Dragon Trail done hopefully tomorrow, and get that to you also. Thanks again for watching, everyone. I'll be back very soon with more videos.